What's up, ladies and gents? This is Casey Kid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Today, we're going to take another look at Sparrow racing. We're going to show you my fastest time ever on Venus, and we're going to go ahead and talk about how Sparrow racing is doing. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now right here, what I want to do is show you my helmets on my characters, and just my characters in general. Last week around this time, I told you to do Sparrow racing. Do it, get up to rank 3, and you are going to be well rewarded. Well, you can see from my Warlock right here, I already have a 320 helmet now thanks to all this Sparrow racing, and I was leveling up my various other helmets that I got with the drops that I got. And you can see these are just some of the crazy amount of drops that I ended up picking up from Sparrow racing. And this is just the stuff that I'm holding on to still. It also doesn't include all the helmets that I already used for infusion on my Warlock or my Titan and Hunter, because I've been doing that. I've been swapping things around and just pumping in helmets, pumping in some class items into my other characters just so that they can level up a little bit. But I was saving all these various ones, including these ones in my Postmaster, just because I wanted to make sure that I was infusing things the best that I could. I didn't want to be wasting anything. That's why I definitely still have some of my high 320 and 319 helmets just around, just to make sure that I use it on the right thing. So you can see that it's really useful. It is really useful and really beneficial to level yourself up to rank 3. Now my character is rank 4 now. I didn't notice anything new, spectacular, or different about hitting rank 4 as opposed to rank 3, so I'm still saying your milestone, your goal, should be getting up to rank 3. That's where you start getting the gear that is 310 to 320 of helmets and class items. So that should be your goal. Honestly, it takes quite a bit of work to get to rank 4 and rank 5. I am not rank 5 yet, but it takes 8,500 points to go from rank 3 to rank 4. And the exact same to go from rank 4 to rank 5. I think I have about 2,000 and change points on my way to rank 5 as it is. So I've got a lot of Sparrow racing ahead of me if I do want to hit rank 5. Which I think I might, because again, I'm still trying to grab some helmets and class items just to level up everything, because I do not yet have 320 helmets on all my characters. I have the ability to have 2 characters with 320 helmets, but I didn't get that final 320 helmet yet, so I really want to see if I can go ahead and get that. It seems like getting helmets are easier than getting the class items. I have 0 320 class items yet, though as you saw whenever I was just going around my vault, I do have a couple 318 class items, so I can get 318 class items on 2 characters if I infuse with my one from my Warlock. So it's still a really nice feature that you're able to swap gear around and use it as infusion fuel on other characters. So I can actually swap these Warlock helmets over to my Titan, over to my Hunter, and let them level up. Also, as you can see right here, we are racing and we're having a pretty good race on Venus. This actually turns into what I believe is my best ever match on Venus. I believe it is my best ever. I was going around today just checking out some of the various Destiny trackers for Sparrow racing, just to see how I was doing in general, and I believe this was my fastest time on Venus. I happened to look at some of my overall scores. It looks like I'm around the top 11% or so in Sparrow racing overall, which is pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. Unfortunately, the person that is in the lead right here, in Cuscio, my clanmate, he's actually in the top 4% or so of Sparrow racing in Destiny. So I've got my work cut out for me, and I usually do whenever I'm racing against Incusio, because he does a pretty good job of getting up into the lead and then not letting people catch him, which is, I guess, how you get into the top 4% or so. So he's having a really good race on Venus, and honestly, whenever you're racing against somebody that is better than you, you can be a better racer yourself, as long as you're not in that muddled middle. That's where things always become chaotic here, especially on Venus, where there are a lot of spaces to kind of crash and fall and, just have all kinds of pitfalls. For me, last night I was having some really, really good racing runs. I actually had a stretch where I hit 5 races in a row that I got first place, and I got first place in 6 of 7 races in a row. So that was going really well, and I learned a few different things in racing, especially on Venus, where after that big drop, I really never knew exactly how I wanted to hit that next section. What I've been doing in this race is I was hitting the boost gate going up into the shortcut. Or at least that is the intended goal each time. But it's not always easy after that drop to angle yourself correctly to get up this ramp with the boost and everything and to not crash into the wall, because there have been a lot of times where I tried doing that little maneuver and I end up missing the front edge of the ramp and just crashing into the wall or something like that. And when you do that, it's game over. So I also learned how to take that hairpin turn just in case I'm not in a position to actually get up the ramp. And now I actually have 2 tricks up my sleeve in order to finish up that particular part of the race. And the hairpin turn is certainly safer. Unfortunately here, I was never able to catch Incusio. He ends up coming in first, though I do get 4 minutes and 15 seconds on Venus. Not bad at all. Of course, there are people who are getting under 4 minutes on Venus, and wow, tip of my cap to you, that is really impressive. Really impressive. I haven't actually been in a race with anybody that's gotten sub 4 minutes on Venus, but it's there because it's on the tracker. People are getting those world records in Sparrow racing, and you're really good. You are really good. But I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad, but I'm enjoying it. But I'm also ready for Sparrow racing to be done. I think I'm about hit my limit of doing Sparrow racing, but I think we'll grade it at a later date, whenever it's all finished. Right now, all I want to do is stress that you've got 1 week. You have 1 week to do your Sparrow racing until it's gone for who knows how long. So grab as many helmets, as many class items as you can to infuse up your characters. Get this infusion fuel, help your light levels, and good luck getting some of those 320 pieces of gear. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel to keep updated on daily Destiny content. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your SRL, and I'll see you around in Destiny. 320 helms, bro.